Hello, my fabulous friend. Okay, welcome to our topic on team building today. Okay, so if you've been watching our progression of videos, we are well into our live launches. I know you're doing fabulous getting your 15 guests to attend on Sundays for our live launch party. So congratulations on doing such a great job training yourself to communicate and invite and follow up with those guests. And then as you're finishing up your live launches, you're rolling into our Power Up plan, which I'm so that's just the consistency, the beautiful consistency of Mary Kay, your 15 faces and your 6 shares month in and month out, month in and month out. You are building a strong, sustainable business. It's organically growing and it's a money-making business. So I'm so proud of you. All right, well, let's talk about team building today. So that Power Up plan includes 15 faces and 6 shares. And you might be going, well, Shelly, I just started my Mary Kay business as a fun part-time business. And I really don't want a team build. Like I didn't have any intentions of sharing the opportunity. I just want to make a little extra cash selling the product, which is beautiful. You can totally do that. But let me share with you Mary Kay Ash's intentions on our business. Okay. I want you to think of a rowboat. Okay. So if you're in a rowboat all by yourself, you've got an oar on this side and you've got an oar on, let me kind of do this. You got an oar on this side and you got an oar on this side. Okay. So if you sell Mary Kay products, you are rowing along. You are rowing, and you're going in circles because you are simply sharing the products. Okay. Which is, if that's what you want, that's an option. All right, so this is selling the product. So now I'm just going to team build. Like I don't want to sell, I don't know why you would have started, but, and I'm just going to share the opportunity and I'm just going to team build. Well, now I'm going in the other direction and we are making Mary Kay into a potential multi-level marketing company, which we are not. So the idea Mary Kay had in her mind was we want to do both. The business is set up, it is designed to sell product and share. Sell product and share. Really, if we really want to get, just make it super simple, we're sharing products, we're sharing the business. We're just sharing products. We are sharing the business, y'all. That is what we do. And those people that we share with, it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like a game. When you walk into an appointment, you're like, okay, is this person going to join my team? Or is she going to buy products? Is she going to be a great customer? Is she going to be a great hostess? Or maybe she's not meant to do either. And maybe she's simply meant to help me further my skills, my training. Okay. So, and sometimes when they further our training like that, they lead us to referrals, which take us to our next team members or our next customers. Okay. So there's always a purpose. And I feel like I said, like when you go to an appointment, it's like a game. Like, how is this person going to fit? Like I benefit either way. Like that's the beautiful part of our business is that I get this person in my life regardless. So I wonder, is she going to be a customer? Is she going to be a hostess? Is she going to be a team member? All right. So does that make sense? So we're rowing our boat. We want to be doing both. Okay. So we've spent time with our live launches and getting our 15 faces going month in and month out. So let's talk about the team, the team building side today. Okay. So one of the purposes is our pearls of sharing. Okay. And I tell every new consultant, hopefully you heard it at one of our new consultant trainings, just stick with me and finish out your pearls. How fast can we finish your pearls of sharing? Okay. And the reason for this is when we finish your pearls of sharing, you will have shared the business opportunity with 15 friends, family members, potential new customers, but you have shared with 15 people, okay, which is going to give you the opportunity to be in your beautiful red jacket within your first, if you do your pearls in your first 30 days, okay? So I'm actually looking for a superstar that is going to hit that and set like a record for our team to be in their red jacket in their first 30 days. Seems like most of us are hitting our 15 shares within our first 60 to 90 days, but that doesn't have to be you. I'm looking for that superstar that can make that happen in their first 30 days. Okay, so let me share with you about Pearls of Sharing. So simply Pearls of Sharing are 15-minute phone calls. We do these one-on-one. I will try, as if you've already noticed and heard from our live launches, to book people on Wednesday nights. Wednesday night is the night I have set aside to be completely 100% available to you for Pearls of Sharing between 7 and 8 p.m. So I try to set people up for 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and those are on Zoom, okay? However, if that date and time does not work with your people, we will do them in short spurts here and there. And the idea is to be on a 3-way call with you, me, and your person, okay? And they are under absolutely no obligation to sign up. We simply need live bodies, real conversations in order to further our education, okay? Like there nothing beats live on the spot training, real live conversations, and that's what we're doing. So when you have your first 5 people join for that 3-way phone call, they take 15 minutes. If somebody asks some really good questions, we might go 20. I haven't had a couple go 30 minutes, but that's because they want to join, which that's okay. But when you have your first 5 people, simply join, simply participate, give feedback. You're going to get your fun Pearls of Sharing earrings. Are those not the cutest things? They're little bees. Here's your pearls, and they're actually rose gold. I don't know if you can tell that, but they are actually rose gold. They're really fun, really pretty. First 5. Then after we finish your 5, we're just going to roll on. We're going to keep going. Your next 5 shares are going to help you unlock and earn the gorgeous bracelet. And the bracelet is one of those, it just kind of pulls and it tightens. Here, I'll put it on. It's really pretty. There we go. And you just tighten it. But that's the pearl bracelet. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Okay. And then on your third and final piece of jewelry, it kind of could go 2 different ways. Number 1, we can continue and do 5 more shares, and that will automatically earn you your Pearls of Sharing necklace, and that fun and pretty. I might just need to wear this today. It goes with my outfit. But you earn your bracelet. Or if we've gotten this far, we've done 5, 10, and you've added your first team member and she has become active, that can also earn you your necklace, okay? So I don't advertise that quite as much, but because I want you to learn and know that it's all about just the 5 shares. Because guess what? That rolls right into your Power Up plan, which is 6 shares, 1 more. But it's just keeping with that consistently of sharing with 5, 6, 7 women month after month after month after month, okay? All right, so that's our Pearls of Sharing. So you will have completed your Pearls of Sharing, and you will be able to mark it off on your Foundation of Success. Let me grab that sheet real quick. You'll be able to mark it off on this sheet here when you've completed your Pearls of Sharing. Okay, it talks about it right there. Your first 5, your next 5, and your final 5. Okay. You will have somebody on your team, which is exciting. And so then it's like, yes, it's your business, but like now you've got this buddy. So let me share with you, when you add someone to your team, first of all, please do not think the thought, oh, Shelly, why would I want to add someone to my team? I don't even know what I'm doing. How in the heck am I supposed to, or how am I able to train someone else? That is not your job. Okay, so let me just take that off. Your job is not to teach and train your new team member. Now, you can encourage, you can like send great messages and in just notes of encouragement and say, girl, I'm joining this training. Are you coming to training on Tuesday? And y'all can come and do things together. Okay, that's the beautiful part. But your job is not to train. That is my job as your leader. Okay. All right. So Pearls of Sharing, that's the 3 pieces of jewelry right here on number 5. Okay. So to wrap up this video, I want to share with you just why are we sharing? Like, where is this going? Like, what is the purpose of this? Okay. So I have to say, you guys, when I started my Mary Kay business, I was teaching full time. I was a newlywed. We didn't have children yet. But, this Mary Kay thing wasn't like so full time. Like it was just very part time. I was still falling in love with the products. I was still like scrambling, trying to learn how to communicate, how to talk on a phone, how to reach out to people. I was building my skills. I was building my self confidence. And so I remember about like maybe 6 months into my business, I remember thinking like, ooh, like my sales were starting to change because I had fallen in love with the products. And so that was starting to come through now at my appointments. And so I was more passionate. I was more convicted of like, girl, you need to be on this skincare because I saw what it was doing for me. But about 6 months into my third year of teaching, it was my first year of Mary Kay, but third year of teaching school, I was just like, I don't know if I really want to do this forever. Like teach school, like I want to have my own children. And I remember being at school all day long and just like, there is no way I would have any ounce of energy left to pour into my own children. Plus I wanted to be home when I had babies. Like I didn't want to have to, like I wanted to raise them. I didn't want to have to drop them off somewhere. And that was my own personal values and convictions. So anyway, so when I remember thinking like, I need to work Mary Kay the way it's intended to work. Okay. The rowboat. I've been selling product, building great customers, but I really need to do both oars. And I remember thinking like, if there's any ounce of thought, okay, because I saw people earning cars, I saw people becoming directors, moving up. I was like, if I ever potentially want to do that, I need to learn how to team build, or I want a team. I want a team because the team and the team building is what's going to increase and multiply at a higher rate. You can sell tons of product, but to me, like that's a lot of work. Like, I don't mind work, but it also kind of depends on how you're wired. And I knew I was wired to teach. I was wired to lead, and the team building and the commissions almost triple when you become a sales director in Mary Kay. Actually, I heard the number 300 times. Was that right? Yeah, from your current as a beauty consultant commission as a director. So anyway, that leads me to this beautiful plan right here. And so this is included in our in your landing page. You have access to this. So please take time to check this out. Okay. So just a couple key points about this. Completing your pearls of sharing, we are going to get you into your red jacket, which is that star team builder level, that very first level of red jacket. That's going to give you a little taste of what it's like to be in mid-management with Mary Kay. Okay. I remember when I got there, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like this. And I liked that commission check that came in. And back then we got a check mailed to us, but today that commission check is just direct deposited right into your bank account. And so as a star team builder, now this is at 6,000 wholesale. So one thing I want to just point out here, we did this illustration at 6,000 wholesale across the board so that you could see the same amount of money going into Mary Kay at every level, that you can see the pay difference at each level. Okay. So as a senior beauty consultant with one or two people on your team, if your total team brought in 6,000 wholesale, you could look at about a $300 commission check, which is pretty sweet. $300. Okay. As a red jacket though, that same team, well, not same team, sorry, same leader, but now the team has 3 or 4 people on it. Same amount of production into Mary Kay, 6,000 wholesale, you could look at about a $500 commission check. Okay. So notice the only thing that changed was your title. Okay. Like your position in the company. Mary Kay still received the same wholesale amount, 6,000. Moving on over to team leader, that commission check can go from $500 to almost $600 to $800, depending upon, oh, and you know what? I just messed up. On the star team builder, you can make a 4, a 6, or an 8% commission. 8% would be around 400, and then the full 8%. Okay, so it could be less than, I just gave you the 8% commission. I was like, go big, 500 on the star team builder. So it could be anywhere between 300 and 500. At team leader, you make 9% or 13%, which can put you at about a $600 to $800 commission check. Okay, so the details are in here. I'm just for video purposes trying to go a little like faster. You can go check out all the details. And at any time you're looking at this, you're like, Shelly, this is just does not make sense. Please text me, Voxer me, and I would love to have a conversation with you about this. Okay. All right, but where I'm headed is to this elite team leader status right here. Elite team leader with 8 or more active team members on your team. Okay. So by you completing your pearls of sharing, you completing a power up program, and I wrote it down as an example for 6 months. Let's say you came into Mary Kay to prove that Mary Kay does not work. So you're doing your power up plan for 6 months solid, okay? You are bam, 15 faces, 6 shares, 15 faces, 6 shares. And that's above and beyond after you had completed your pearls of sharing, okay? So you could look at the end of 6 months times 6 shares. We're talking 36 shares divided by 5, but you're probably getting a little better. It could be divided by 4, but I'm just going to do divided by 5. You're looking at 7 new team members plus the 1, 2, or 3 that you added with your pearls. You could be looking at a team anywhere of 7 to 10, 7 to 10 people on your team, which would put you as an elite team leader. Okay. So just think of this, you guys, for a moment. 6 months into your Mary Kay business, 6, 7, 8 months in, you're selling product. You probably have a customer base now of, I would say, close to 50, moving on up to 75 customers. Okay. Your team has 7 to 10 people on it. So yes, you're making 50% off of what you sell, but now this beautiful team is building and you are having a commission check that is just direct deposited into your checking account on the 15th of the month, around anywhere from $600 to $800. $600 to $800. So that's in addition to, I know on the Power Up plan I had showed you guys after 4 months, you could look at making an extra $2,300 profit from your sales. Okay. That's over, that was over 4 months. So hold on, let me just go back. I don't have this in front of me. I just thought of this, 2,300 divided by 4. So that's about $600 profit a month selling product. Plus, let's just go right here in the middle, 600 to 800. Let's just do 750 plus 750 commission check. You're talking 1325, just roughly extra income coming into your family's checking into their checking account 6, 7, 8 months into business. Okay. That's by rowing the oar, selling product. You're making that about, $600 profit. Okay. Actually, I think that's a little low, but about 600 profit from selling, plus that 700, anywhere from $600 to $800, 700-ish commission check from your team that has been building. Y'all, that's over $1,300. With $1,300 every month into the checking account, just help your family, and just let y'all, that is just seeing the potential that is there. Okay. So an extra $1,300 a month, would that not change your family's, budget? Would it change choices that you have? Would it give your family other additional options? And then from there, you have choices. You have choices. Do I want to stay here and continue? This is sweet. I love this. I love my full-time job. I love the way this is flowing. For right now, I'm good. I'm going to keep building consistently like this because remember, we want to work when we can work, because there will be a day and a time when maybe you're not able to work and you want the work that you've put in to be able to sustain you. So I wouldn't say get to there and stop unless you're just okay, I'm out of here. I don't want to make $1,300 a month. I'm good. I'm all cashed up. Okay. But if you just continue to work consistently, you guys, and putting that extra $1,500 in your family's budget, every month, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but that could change massively the choices for your family. It could pay off debt. It could pay off a car. I know for me, when I earned my first car in Mary Kay, that took away that second car payment. So we were able to have a boat. Our children grew up on the boat and the water skiing. That was part of our family grow up plan, I guess you could say. But that was afforded by the choice because I earned a car in Mary Kay, which took that car note burden out of our family's household budget. And we were able to add in a boat. Okay, so what else could $1,300 a month do for your family? Like you could stash it away. You could put it in college funds. You could put it in a family trip fund. But the whole point, you guys, is it gives you choices. Okay. All right. So this chart is for you. Think of this as your whole menu of Mary Kay. The last beautiful part at the bottom is it gives you just kind of your activity based on faces and share calls. And yeah. And so guys, check it out. It is what it is. And it's just, yeah, row your boat oars, you guys. We're going to sell product and we're going to share. All right. Well, I hope my intention of this particular video on team building was to expand your vision of what could be. Oh, I didn't give you okay, I gave you $1,300 a month, but y'all, what could be with team building as you move on into directorship. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. My job. We're talking anywhere from I know it has a breakdown here of $1,300 plus another $650. We're talking over $2,000 in commissions on that same amount of money, you guys, just on a commission check for being a sales director. Y'all, that is what gave me the vision and the whoa, I can do this. Like I could leave that teaching job behind and replace that full salary with a Mary Kay income as a sales director. Y'all, and that's just the beginning. Y'all, as a sales director, you can move up into a grand, like an Equinox sales director. Those are bringing in double. So the 6,000 wholesale, an Equinox driving director is about 12,000. It's 11,000, 12,000 wholesale. So that's double this check. Okay. So now we're talking, instead of 2,200, we're talking 4,400. Commissions only, not counting your sales. That's an Equinox driving director. Then we talk about a Cadillac sales director. That's about 19,000. So that would be triple this particular check. So 2,200 times 3. Let's just do a little math here. 30 times 3, we're talking almost a $7,000 commission check as a pink Cadillac sales director. Okay. And then from there, there's still $500,000. There's still top trip. There's still $1 million director. There's no ceiling that you can go. Like you can go as far and as fast as you choose, you guys. I don't know about you guys, but as a pink Cadillac driving director, making a $6,000 to $7,000 commission check per month, y'all, I would have never seen that if I had continued doing what I was doing. And not that I was in it for the money, y'all. Like money is good. It gives you choices. And especially right now, we're in a season of life where we're funding college funds. We're on number 2 out of 3 kids. And we are gifting them with that education paid for, where they come out owing nothing. But that money, you guys, allows you for choices. And you might go start another business. You might fund it for college funds. You might fund it. Like I see it now as like, okay, after we get all these kids through college, like I want to go on family vacations where I can bring my children and say, come join, it's all paid for. And we are able to do that for them to bring our family together. So let your mind dream of the possibilities that are out there when you build your business through sales and of course through team building. All right, my friends. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, at any time, like I said, if you have questions or you want to talk more, you want to explore, you want to talk about your vision and what you would do with that extra income, let's have a conversation. Book me. I am here for you. Okay. All right, my friends. Love y'all. See you later. Bye.